Should the Dodgers build up Shohei Ohtani to pitch more than 5 innings in his starts? Well, yesterday he showed his brilliance on the mound. He went 5 innings, only 1 earned run off of a homer, 2 walks, and 9 dazzling strikeouts. Manager Dave Roberts says that for now, they are going to cap him at 5 innings, and then Shohei in his post-game interview said, quote, "It's going to be a collaboration between the doctors, the front office, and Dave Roberts in terms of how we want to proceed with if we're going to throw more than 5." So there are definitely things to consider. His build-up, how his arm is feeling down the line, and the toll that this two-way status is taking on his body. But let's take a look at the statistics side of things. In previous years, let's look at 2021 to 2023. That's when he was full two-way status as an Angel. So starting in 2021, Shohei in his starts pitched an average of 5.7 innings, and he had 7 appearances of going 7 innings or more. In 2022, he pitched an average of 5.9 innings per start, 8 games of 7+ innings. And then in 2023, an average of 5.7 innings, 6 games of going 7 or more. For me, one of the main examples of those long starts was his complete game shutout against the Tigers, where he played both games in a doubleheader as an offensive player as well. That took a huge toll on his body, and as we know, that was one of his last pitching appearances before he stopped his throwing program and had to get the surgery that he is now recovering from. So the Angels had him pitch very often and very long in his starts. The Dodgers, as we have seen, are taking a much more cautious approach, and I think that's the key to being smart with how to use Shohei Ohtani. Yesterday, he went 87 pitches in his start in only 5 innings. A big reason for that was the third inning. He pitched 27 pitches in that inning. It was a rough inning, but it seems like that 90-pitch mark is around where Shohei should be in his starts. So my suggestion is, have the Dodgers build up Shohei Ohtani to pitch into the 6th inning or to reach the 90-pitch mark, whichever one comes first. Why is that a good mark? Well, one of the reasons is because Shohei does not have a full season of pitching in 2025 to worry about that long season fatigue. He only recently, around the All-Star break, started to build up as a pitcher. He hasn't shown very many signs of slowing down as he progresses into his starts, meaning his body can take a little bit more. He has electric dominant stuff as well. He has displayed how he can shut down teams for as many innings as he wants. And then also, it seems like the pitching has not taken a huge toll on his hitting either. Of course, there's the caveat that there would have to be a collaboration with the doctors and with Shohei Ohtani to see how much more his body can take and if this decision is medically reasonable. Another approach the Dodgers can take is in the postseason, don't have Shohei pitch in Game 1. Have him pitch on a day before an off day to give him an extra day of rest. That would be Game 2, and then if it's a 5-game series, Game 4. If it's a 7-game series, that would be Game 5. So 3 different games before an off day that they could have Shohei pitch in a postseason series. That's just my suggestion, guys. What do you think? How many innings should Shohei pitch in his starts?